Good morning, Advantage family. Another week here at Advantage. The weather is beautiful. The sun is out. We've had some great 70-degree days, so that's been a true blessing for us. We've had, giving you an update on what's happening with COVID. It's certainly starting to increase in our environments as well as in our facilities. We just got to keep emphasizing, take care of yourselves outside of the office in order to try to keep COVID out of our facilities as much as possible. We will certainly make available whatever we can for PPE. We continue to look around to make sure we have enough, and we will continue to work on supplying you to be sure you've got everything that you need to keep yourselves and your residents protected. But we just really want to say thank you, continuing to say thank you. I was listening to the radio this morning, and they talked about a vaccine that is a DNA-based vaccine, an RNA vaccine, so that seems like it's some promising news for us. And I know that there's a lot of people that are concerned about taking the vaccine when it comes out. So as an organization, we're not going to force anybody, certainly, to take it. We will be encouraging you to take it just to keep you and your families as safe as possible with the latest technology that's out there. As the company leader, as one of them, I'm going to take the vaccine myself, and we'll video it just to show you that more than willing to do what we need to do to protect ourselves as well as our residents. But we do encourage you to at least consider taking the vaccine so that we can just really move on in society from what this terrible year has been for us. So keep it in the back of your mind. Again, we're not going to be forcing anybody to take it. We're not going to mandate it for sure, but we are going to be encouraging you to do a serious consideration for it. A lot of people that are getting sick aren't getting as sick as we saw in March, so that's been really good news. We've not had anybody, as far as I know, end up on a vent or anything with this latest round, so that speaks something about maybe what the virus is doing and how it might have mutated. But again, we want to just keep it out of our buildings and keep everybody safe. Now, the surveyors are out in droves, and they, of course, continue to be very critical of everything that we're doing. A big focus for them right now is gown use, and they want to see that you're putting the gown on properly, you're wearing the gown with one patient, with one gown, and that you're taking that gown off properly. And that anytime you go into a room of somebody who's either in isolation for COVID or in isolation in the surveillance period, that you're wearing that gown every time you go in. Like, you can't just pop into a room for a second and be like, oh, I just popped in for a second. They actually cited one of our buildings for an immediate jeopardy for the gown use stuff. So please be sure that you're following everything you've learned on the PPE side, how to don it, how to doff it, when to use it, and just be really, really meticulous in the details of that whole thing. Otherwise, Thanksgiving's coming. November is a month of gratefulness. Gratefulness is all around us when you really look at it. I am grateful the election is over. I'm sure all of you are too. Some of you are happy with the results. Some of you are not happy with the results. But the bottom line is we got results and we can move forward from here. So I am grateful for that. I'm also grateful for everybody that's come to work with us in the last few months, those of you who have been with us for a number of years. I am grateful, very grateful for our leadership in every building. Leaders, you have done a phenomenal job in motivating your team members, hyping up morale, just trying to keep that whole sense of hope. That hope that tells us that tomorrow is going to be better. You know what? If tomorrow's not better, the next day is going to be better. And if not the next day, then the next day will be better. But the bottom line is that we're a company of hope. And, God is He's with us. I know He's with us. We pray. We're a praying company. So we are just praying for each and every one of you. And, His word says to trust in the Lord with all of our hearts and lean not into our own understanding, but in all of our ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct our paths. And so we continue to ask Him to lead us and to guide us and to direct our paths. And His word also says that there will be a peace that goes beyond all understanding that rests upon us. And so even in the midst of turmoil, God's peace can descend upon us and will descend upon us if we just ask him and look to him for that. And so, Advantage family, we're praying for you. We are very grateful for you. We're grateful for the opportunities that we've had to serve our communities. And I count it as an honor and a privilege to work with each and every one of you, as does Reggie. We talk about you every day, and we're just thankful for you all. And we just pray you have a wonderful week, that things are very peaceful with each and every one of you. And God bless you, and hang in there, team. Thanks. Bye-bye.